Previously on JetSetZero.
We started Seattle with $0 cash. We started Vietnam with around $4 grand. We started Tokyo with around $4 grand.
Everything here is so expensive.
The job search is not going well. We probably have about 3 weeks until the red zone.
We pay about $300 a person to share a room.
I could instead pay around $10 a night to rove around Tokyo and sleep in internet cafes.
Too young to hop on a crowded subway every day, roll into your office.
I want to be the kind of person who will give up comfort and everything they know in order to achieve something amazing.
We're trying to get through here so we can get to there and do this all over again, even if it goes as bad.
So this stretch right here is just covered with cherry blossoms on either side. We're very lucky that we didn't miss them. But today is supposed to be one of the best days for seeing them and photographing them. So, also one of the most crowded. We dug ourselves in a really big hole in Tokyo. We got in a lot of debt, and we did not have appreciable work while we were there, and obviously it's the most expensive, second most expensive city on the planet. So our plan is in Seoul to recover that money as best we can.
You know, in total we made $1,300 in Tokyo in between interviews and tutoring. We spent around $7,000, and we got there with $4,000 or $5,000. Those are just rough estimates, but it's around $2,000, $2,500 in debt.
We have jobs here, and shortly we will start working our brand new jobs teaching school. And they pay not quite as well as Vietnam, but we have a lot more hours, and certainly pays better than our non-jobs in Japan.
Where we ended up was far and away the cheapest place anywhere online that we found. Luckily, it was the only place that had 6 available rooms for 3 months, so it was a win-win. So we thought.
If you'll go with me through memory lane, In Vietnam, we actually had the best of everywhere we've ever lived. We had some degree of privacy, the rooms were big, people would come in and do our laundry, and turn down the beds. Then in Japan, we lived outside the city in a place that was a little bit more depressing. It had some drawbacks in the kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom area, but other than that, it was pretty okay. And this, we've made some trade-offs.
Hey, Brian. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Going great. How's the interview?
Oh, it's going all right. I'm just demonstrating how thin the walls are.
Oh, I know. I can hear everything you're saying.
Yep. So everything is just an open book in these rooms. So it's the illusion of privacy that walls create.
I can hear when every single person on this floor sneezes and coughs. It sounds like we live in an infirmary because of the number of coughing. It's literally just a chorus of sick people announcing the fact that they're full of germs.
I don't know if this is in frame, but you can see I can touch every wall in this room at the same time. Like, easy.
I've never lived in a smaller place in my life. I'm gonna be honest. Before I left on this trip, my bed was almost 3 times the size of my room. My closet was bigger than my room. Everything is bigger than my room. But it's my room, so that's a plus.
You guys are gonna have a really hard time understanding what Korea is about. And the problem is because Korea in itself really has a hard time understanding what they are about. Probably since World War II, Korea's been in a really terrible state of transition. And they got one foot in the modern world and one foot in their old traditional ways. And in some ways, they haven't really understand how to cope with it. Economically, politically, they're really ahead of their time. They're right there with the international countries. However, socially, they're still trying to decide how they're going to make all this make sense to them. And we see all these things that seem like it's from the Western world, seem like it's up at the times. At the same time, it's still very, very behind their times as well. And it's all social, really. So if you guys figure out more than we do, then God bless you. But good luck, man.
Tokyo is Tokyo. You go there and you know you're in Tokyo. It has a very distinctive feel that is like no place on earth. It's very Japanese. It's this clean, organized, fast-paced, neon version of the future. And then you go to Seoul, and Seoul is this very vivid combination of so many other places. It's got the skyline of Hong Kong. It's this bustling, chaotic feel that you have in Vietnam. It's got American different styles and stores and brands all over the place. And then it's got a lot of these modern conveniences. Japan has a super advanced subway system, all these skyscrapers. So it's very interesting. It's like walking through all these different cities, block to block. And you know, it's merging that all together gives you a very distinct feel, but one that's reminiscent of so many other places on the planet.
We're pimping now. This is it. The pinnacle of style, comfort, off-roading even. Now I just gotta find Brian. He's my date.
Wait, what do I count to?
Just count to 3, then go.
Okay.
I gotta know when to lift my legs.
Okay. Have I ever told you how many times I've ridden a bike in my life?
How many times?
One. Two.
Once?
Do you know how to ride a bike?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. No, man, we keep falling over.
In a way, it sounds kind of strange. I'm looking forward to doing what we did in Vietnam. Have money to go out and do things, meet people, and do a bunch of just crazy random stuff. In Tokyo, so much of our social reach was limited by our finances. And I think that'll be a different situation here. And that's something that I'm really excited about.
All right, we're turning. We're turning. We're gonna turn again. We're gonna turn it. All right, all right. Coordination. Watch out for the kid. Just try. Ah! Let me control this. I'm in control. Woo! Yeah. Oh, this is fun. Yeah.